How's it going, everybody? This is a second part, quote-unquote second part, to the male tier list. The male tier list I did a few days ago. Uploaded a few days ago. I'm doing it right after. This is the female, the waifu version. This version's definitely going to be more controversial. I'm sorry ahead of time. We got a whole lot more to get through, so I'm just gonna hop right in. Abby is pretty good. Yeah, she's pretty good. I like her in Salem, but she doesn't do dick fuck else outside of Salem. So, you know, she's good. Anastasia's an it's more of how Kadok and her like interact and stuff, but I also just don't find her design very fun, and I think her Lost Spell is probably like the worst one. Sorry. Summer Marianne is decent. Ryder is eh. The Summer version is just like more funny, I guess. And the Ryder version, they kind of don't really do anything. Like they're in Okeanos, and that's like it. And they're kind of boring there, so yikes. So Artoria. We got a whole bunch of her to get through. Artoria is okay, so I don't feel right about putting her in pretty good. I feel like she's better than pretty good, but I also don't really like her enough to warrant her being in Sick AF, but I'm just gonna put her in Sick AF. Because, like, she's one of the most developed characters in the series. She's a huge reason for why Fate still exists, and she is pretty cool. She has her good moments, so she can stand Sick AF. Saber Alter is everything good about Saber, and none of the bad parts. So, she's up there. Ryder Alter plays way too heavily into the joke about Saber just wanted to eat shit. Plays way too heavily into it. I know Saber Alter like kind of is the same thing, but at least Saber Alter is a well-defined character outside of the FGO memes. Like Heaven's Feel is pretty much exclusively Saber Alter stuff and not regular Saber. So Saber Alter gets a pass, while Maid doesn't. Archer Artoria is pretty good. I mean, it's kind of just like a similar thing as Maid, but less hungry memes and more fuck Mordred memes, and I hate that meme less than I hate the eating meme, so cool. Lancer Alter Sick AF, I really love her fucking like appearance in London. I think it's cool, it's pretty unique, and I love the reappearance she has in like Solomon or whatever. And I love her fucking in the Lancelot interlude, how she comes back and she's like, "You bitch. Lancelot, you stupid bitch." And he's like, "Nuh-uh." And she's like, "Yeah-huh." I like that. Pretty cool. This is Lancer Artoria. And she's pretty much the same thing as the other Artorias. There's only so much I can say about Artoria without sounding like a broken record. So, pretty good. Saber Lily, pretty good. I mean, they're standard run-of-the-mill. They're fine. If anything, I probably like her a little bit more than Lancer, but that's only because she's yet to develop most of the bad qualities of adult Saber Artoria. Fujino, I feel like doesn't count, but she's also pretty good. She counts, she's an FGO, I guess. I did not wail for her, but you guys saw the summon video I did for Fujino a few months ago, but that was purely because of how rare she is. I've actually only watched one Kara no Kyokai movie. I've been meaning to get around to watching the rest of them, I just like haven't gotten to it yet, so my opinion on Asagami is strictly limited to the FGO's game and the fucking event, I guess. Astolfo, I talked about the male one, Sick AF. You can't not like Astolfo. If you do, then you're a fucking hater. Estrella is eh. I get that Estrella is just supposed to be Luvia, but like I don't really care for Luvia, and Estrella's art, you know what, she's decent. But her art just really doesn't hit it for me. I couldn't justify putting her here because I do genuinely like her better than those two. Adelante, decent. Not pretty good. My main problem with Adelante is that she goes way fucking off the deep end in Apocrypha, and I get that, like, that makes sense. But also, like, her character for half the show is just, you killed my child. When it's not, I get it, I do, but, like, also chill the fuck out. Adelante Alter is better because she's a more well-developed character in Lost Belt 1, and her design is also kind of better, and I like her, like, way of fighting more than just Adelante, who just shoots shit with a bow. So, Adeline Alter is kind of better. Altera's sick. If you don't get why I'm saying that, play Extella. It really expands on Altera's story, besides what FGO does. Altera, Santa, Archer, Christmas thing can stay there too. She's cool. Just more jokey, and with the power of sheeps, she saves Christmas. You can't not like her. BB, sick. And Summer BB goes to Dem Girls. Now BB, I do like her like role in Extra and in the Seraph event. I like how she's like the quote-unquote villain for a lot of it until Kiara just fucking pulls the rug out from under her. She's like, alright, well, you're my friend now, you gotta help me. I like her. She's a nice design. She's basically just Sakura with fucking huge tits, so whatever. Summer BB, I'm trying not to spoil too much about her, because Summer 3 is coming up right around the corner on FGO. But if you know, you know, and her design also is kind of just better. I'm a sucker for One Piece swimsuits, so BB, shout the fuck out to you. Benny Enma, I don't have really that much of an opinion on, but I do think most of her animations are pretty cool, so she gets them pretty good. Boudica sucks. Fuck Boudica. Don't like her. Not a fan. Just shut up, please. If we get Avenger Boudica, or a better Boudica one day, cool. Change my opinion. Change it. Until then, you are here. Bradamante's I don't really care for Bradamante. Like, I get she's a paladin of Charlemagne, and I love Charlemagne, and I couldn't talk about him in the last video because he's not in fucking FGO. But, like, she's just pretty gratuitous fan service, I think, and I'm not really hitting for that, especially not on her. So she also feels like she should be a caster, not a lancer. I know that doesn't really like change anything, but she kind of why am I a lancer? Brynhilda is Dem Girls. You can't not love Bryn. You can't. It's illegal. Carmilla, Dem Girls. Carmilla's sick. I will forever be tilted that Summer Carmilla is not the one from the first Summer's like CE or whatever. I will never be okay with that not being the route they went. But Carmilla is pretty sick. I really love how Liz is like terrified of growing up into her. It's really sick. I like it. Cha-Cha is decent. She's probably... No, Hijikata exists. One of the worst parts about the Good events, but the Good events are like kind of crazy stacked, so you can't really fault her. Chevalier de Aeon, I have... De Aeon kind of doesn't do a whole lot in Agartha. Meanwhile, Astolfo is also in Agartha and is fucking sick. So I feel like it just comes down to I don't really like Chevalier as a character as much as Astolfo, but I guess she's fine. He's fine. She's fine. Wait, why is Astolfo even on here? He's a boy. Alright. Not even gonna... We're gonna truck on past. Chloe. So the problem here is I don't like Prilia, really. I just don't, and all the scenes I've seen of Chloe from Prilia, I don't, that's not my kind of thing. So, eesh. I also don't have her in NA because I skipped her event because I didn't want her. I'll have to do it on the rerun because I'll be fucking mad at myself if I don't. But I really don't like her. Cersei is cool. I like Cersei. She's pretty unique. She's different from Medea. No complaints. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. A highlight of Salem for sure. Cleopatra is Dem Girls. She's fucking awesome. If you have a character, if you are a character and you are drawn by the artist of Danganronpa, you're going high up. You're going all the fucking way up. I love her Michael Jackson dance, moonwalk, snake bullshit. It's just really fun, really cool. Da Vinci. Sick. You can't not like Da Vinci. I mean, come on now. Don't be like that. Drake is Dem Girls. Easily the best part of Okeanos. Easily. She carries the whole Singularity on her shoulders. She's a great farmer too, has a sick design. She gets decent character development in Extella Link. So, one of the few servants, she wasn't introduced in FGO, she was an extra, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Liz is Dem Girls. Love Liz. Shout out to the fucking idol who just wants to be loved. I kind of feel bad for Liz, because everyone likes to hate on her, but I like Liz. She's cool. Leave her alone. Caster Liz is decent, though. She is still just Liz, so pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Saber Liz, though, is fucking sick. I love the... what is it? Ghosts and Goblins? I think that's it. I'm blanking really hard. I love her animations and her, like, event story. Arushka Gall. I have to tread lightly here. But I think Arushka Gall is pretty sick. It's just that she's a blonde Rin. And then she fights with a lance, and her powers are really fucking neat and cool. And besides just pew 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 pew, pew laser, blah, blah, blah. You'll see where I put Ishtar in a minute. Don't worry about it. Uriel, decent. Don't really have a strong opinion on her. Fran is my fucking child. If you touch Fran, you catch in the hands. Fran is also the servant I think I've pulled the most in FGO. I think I've pulled her 15 or 16 times total. Haven't gotten her in like a year though, besides the summer version. So, miss her. Love her though. She to go. Gorgon. If we were going based just on Gorgon, like for most of Babylonia, she'd be here. But if we're taking Gorgon from the end of Babylonia into account, she goes in sick. She also has a really nice design. Pretty unique for most characters in the game, I'd say. She's not all human. She's like fucking half snake and shit, and half demon snake and half angel snake. She's cool. I like her. Gray. Pretty good. I like the Scythe Excalibur thing. It's pretty neat and unique, and she's also obviously a cool fucking... she's a cool character. Don't mind her. Serenity. Pretty good. Nah, pretty good. She's nice. I don't mind her. I do like how it's really sweet how she can touch like Arash and also touch the Master, because Arash is immune to poison or whatever the fuck, and the Master is also immune to poison. So, helps her feel a little bit less lonely. Helena, Dem Girls. Both of them. She's probably the highest, like, lolly, I guess you'd call her, on the list. Not really a big fan of lollies, but I do like how Helena is, like, she uses her big brain. And she's the only one of the trio of Edison, Tesla, and her that I like, and I felt really fucking awful for her and Agartha when she got off-screen murdered. But then came back to save the day with the UFO. Fucking Helena! Ibaraki is sick. You don't need me to tell you why. She eats bananas. She's got damn weird feet. She got a demon growing out of her back. She's fucking cool, bro. Ilya is going in sick exclusively for Ilya as a character from everything except from Prilia. I've only read the first third of Prilia, and I haven't seen any of the anime. I don't really care for her magical girl powers. She's just here because she's Ilya. Irie is sick, and that's entirely because she's Irie. Don't need to explain that. Well, that's mean. She's decent. Ryder can go there. So Ishtar is a character. She's basically just Rin with a big bow and hates but also loves Gilgamesh. Gil does have some pretty nice scenes with her. I'll give you that. But in the summer event, she kind of just fucking sucked. she's okay. Don't really like her. Jack's pretty good. Jack is a character, I mean, could have been expanded upon better in Apocrypha, but I do like her in the Christmas events when she shows up. And she's also a pretty good unit, so can't fault her that much. Summer Jalter is just a Yu Yu Hakusho reference, but also Jalter, so she's sick. Regular Jalter, I do like how Jalter originally was just like the anti-version of Jean. I mean, she still is, but like, she's more comical, I feel like, now than she used to be, and she used to just be like, straight up, everything about Jean is opposite, and I really like that about her. She's one of the few alters that I'm like okay with. Santa Lily, no, not she's pretty good. I don't like her as much as, well, we'll just get it over with. I don't like her as much as the rest of the Jeans, but don't mind her. Now for actual Jean, like I said before, Summer One Piece, I'm there, all for, all day, every day, and John just as a character is probably one of the better parts of Apocrypha. She's really cool. Sadly, she falls in love with the worst part of Apocrypha, and she gets cucked in her last fight. But she does have some pretty solid, resounding motivations for the whole thing, and I just like her. Kama's fucking great. Love Kama. One of the 3 or 4 units coming in 2021 for FGO that I'm like dishing out big bucks for. Her design is crazy, and I fucking love her. I like attacks, animations, Yellow Phantasm. She's actually really fucking good. I love her lore. She's awesome. Kato Danza was also tied for Kotaro as the best part of Shimosa. It's those two free. I love her. I'm your mother. I'm sorry, son. I'm a mecha robot ninja who has to kill you now. And it's so sad. Pulls on the heartstrings. Hokusai is okay. She's pretty good. I don't have any real qualms with her, and I do think her aesthetic of being like a painter that does damage to you is pretty cool. That's probably the best thing about her, though. So she'll just stand pretty good. Passion Lip, pretty good. No qualms. Don't really have a super strong opinion about her, but I like her because she's a fucking Sakura 5. You can't not like him. Lancer Kiwi, Kiyohime's an regular Kyo's a yikes. I don't like Kiyohime. I don't like her. She's way too clingy and way too over-attached, and like not in like a funny haha way, in a please walk away from me way. Like I don't want you near me right now kind of way. Lancer Kiyohime is kind of better because it's more of like a jokey joke thing, but Berserker is just not good. Marie, you already know. You already know that Marie is dem girl. If Marie Alter was here, also peak. I love Marie. What a gal. She's really... her story in fucking Orleans is probably the best part of it. How she's trying to get Mozart to like her. And how she willingly goes to fight a fight that she's gonna die. Just like so you can get a few more minutes to survive. Her animations as Caster Marie are fucking incredible. Go volleyball all day, every day. Marie's great. Fucking love Marie. Who's next? Martha? Look at this. Them girls. I wish regular Martha and regular Marie were better gameplay-wise, because I fucking love both of them, but I especially love Summer Martha with her straight-up fucking anime flurry punch. Ura ura ura. Muda muda muda. That was the cringiest thing I've ever fucking done. They're both, she's cool. Fucking like her. Matahari exists. She's okay in Salem, but that's the only thing I've ever seen her even do. So how much is left? Jesus Christ. Got a long way to go still. Like Matahari, enough to keep her not at these are just robot Lizzes, but they're kaiju, so they're pretty good. And they're better than pretty good, they're sick. They're sick. They're kaiju robot fucking Gundam things. Medb. She's the worst part of America. I don't like her gimmick. I guess I like regular fucking Medb more than I like Saber. I just don't really like them all that much. Unlike Fergus, where you see the natural development of why he became the way he was. Meta, you kind of just don't get that. She's just kind of fascinated with penis. I can't blame her for that, though. I can't. But just tone it down a little bit. My dear Lily is pretty good. She is okay, but I don't like the twist at the end of Orleans or Okeanos where she's still just evil. Regular Medea is sick as fuck though and heavily underrated. Medea's cool, bro. Lay off her. Anna, you already know Anna's sick. One of the sneakily best parts of Babylonia, a singularity that has everything I fucking love in Fate, and she held up pretty well with the rest of them. Medusa, that's them girls, you already know. I'm not gonna talk about her too much because everyone fucking knows why, and the final Heaven's Feel movie is coming, and that's gonna really show the anime only is why she's in this tier, but she's fucking great. Melt is pretty good. She's pretty good. I like her kick against fucking Kiara at the end of Seraph. That alone puts her in 6. She's nice. MHX Alter. The MHXs, the 2 original ones, are here solely because they're a Star Wars reference. Them as characters I'm not super, like, gung-ho for, but Star Wars references, sick. And I actually ran a D&D campaign one time. Went pretty badly. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at all. And MHX, it was like a Fate version, and MHX is Master 1. So shut the fuck out to MHX. MHXX, I guess, is also sick. But the Gundam thing kind of puts her an edge above them, above the other two, because I think Gundams are cooler than Star Wars. Don't martyr me. Continuing on. Raiko Berserker is Damn Girls. Raiko Lancer is sick AF. I just think the Berserker one is cooler. You're more sympathetic towards her than you are towards the Lancer one, because the Lancer one's just kind of fucking still crazy. But the Berserker one is crazy, but she doesn't want to give up her motherly instinct, so I kind of just like that more. This might be the most controversial of all, but Musashi kind of big lame. Don't like her. She's just a shonen battle trope in Shimosa, and she also has died like 3 times and refuses to stay dead, whereas everyone else gets murdered and they stay dead. So Musashi, what the fuck? She's also the worst part of Shimosa. On God. Who's this? Fuck, don't tell me. It's on tip of my tongue. I'm gonna hit myself. She's pretty good. What is her name? The Aprilia girl. She's Ilia's best friend. I don't know. I can't fucking. God damn it. Now I'm tilted. Chiyome is decent. She's kind of a whatever character. I don't really mind her. I don't really hate her. Mordred is peak. And Summer Mordred is Dem Girls. The best female character in Apocrypha, I'd say. She really... I don't like the bait and switch, though, where you think she's going to be the MC, but she's not. But love her. Mordred is probably... So Mordred is definitely the 5-star I've pulled the most, besides Castor Nero, at MP4. And then Summer Mordred, I actually pulled 5 of her in the first 200 courts on my Summer 1 banner. Like the first summer event banner. I pulled 7 of her in total before I went and dropped 1k quartz on fucking Tama Lancer, who didn't want to show up until literally 1,000 quartz. She's decent. She's okay. She's fine. I don't have a real strong opinion on her. Nero's pretty good. Castor Nero is sick as fuck. Nero Bride is pretty good. Everyone likes Nero to an extent, right? Her thing's cool. I like her a lot. The extra anime tanks it for me, though. And Castor Nero is above her just because I think she's cooler. Her angel laser wings are sick. Neja is Damn Girls solely because she is one of 2 links I have to bringing Sun fucking Wukong into the game. She's also pretty cool in her fucking story, and I like her in Salem. Neja is sick. Nightingale is pretty good. No real complaints with Nightingale. I like her more than I dislike her. Wish she would tone it down a little bit sometimes though, but hey. What can you do? Nito. Des Peak. Nito. Sorry. Is. Well, for one, she's one of 2 summer units that have ever fully dodged me. Her and Summer Artoria. So I kind of might make a summer video on that fucking banner. If she comes back, I'm fucking no. And Nito, I just think, is one of the better parts of Babylonia. Not Babylonia, Camelot. She's really sweet. You feel for her relationship with Ozzy. Her Noble Phantasm is also really fucking cool. Nursery Rhyme is sick because she's like fucking unstoppable when she gets into the Alice in Wonderland part of her Noble Phantasm. The Jabberwocky is like basically unbeatable except for fucking people. And she's just cool. I like her how she's an amalgamation of stories. Archer Nobu is dem girls, because Nobu's fucking sick. You're lying if you disagree. Rockstar Nobunaga, though? That's that good shit. The skeleton fucking Star Platinum looking ass stand that comes out when she plays her fucking guitar. The flames. Her animation. She's sick. I love her. She's great. Okita is pretty good. I don't mind her. Majin is sick. Majin is sick. Okita's regular one is pretty good. I wish that regular Okita was not developed more, but just like treated less like a gag character. I know Fate Redline's working on that to make her like a legitimate threat, but I feel like Majin does that a bit better. Not better than Redline, but like just better in general. So that's why I have Majin up higher. Osaka's a big eh. The way that she was translated into NA, where she'll just put random Japanese words inside of regular like English words, is kind of really fucking cringe. And her Ahagao face, her Ahagao, I can't say that word, is really just not for me. I don't think I'm Osaka's intended audience. But if you like Osaka, rock on. Parvati's sick. India got the best fucking servants, I swear to God. They all clap. She's probably one of my favorite Sakura faces besides Kama. I also really like the story she's from. Parvati's pretty cool. Passion Lip is probably my favorite of the Sakura 5 because everyone hates on her and she just wants to be loved, but she can't be loved. I'm sorry, Passion. I'm sorry. Penthesilea is sick. I like her whole vendetta against Achilles and how every Greek person she meets is like, oh, I'm gonna fucking beat the dog shit out of you. And then she uses her fucking mace balls. She's cool. Love her. Lian Ling, I think is who this is decent. I don't have a real opinion on her. Sorry. Queen of Shiva, even though she's not around for long in Salem, is pretty sick, and I love her design. She has such a fucking cool design. Quetzalcoatl is that girl. She is my favorite female in Fate. It's not contested by anyone, really. I love her in Babylonia. I think she's fucking excellent in-game. For the longest time, I actually didn't like Quetzalcoatl. I thought she sucked. I thought her design sucked. And then I played Babylonia and I was like, hold on a minute. She's kind of fucking heat. She's probably the only servant in the game that really contests my love of Gilgamesh. She's fucking great. Shiki I like more than Fujino. She's pretty sick. I love her fucking coat. I love her fight against... Is it Lanceralter on top? And I do like the split personality between her and Void, but Void I think I just like less. I don't think Void's as cool. Sorry. Assassin's sick as fuck though. Great. Valkyrie. I'm just gonna put all 3 of them in sick, because they are all 3 sick, and there's not 3 fucking icons, so I can't like pick between the black hair, pink hair, and yellow hair, because I am not pronouncing those names for anything. But they're all pretty good. I like them a lot. Santa Altar, pretty much for the same reason Maid Altar's in here. Is Maid Altar in this one? Maid Altars indecent. Pretty much for the same one, just because, like, her Santa joke is cool, but, like, I feel like the other Santa servants have done it better. Skahak. Okay. So here's the thing, right? Skahak is not a character. Assassin Skahak is a bit better, but regular Skahak hardly qualifies as a character. She doesn't have really any character traits. She just wants to die. Even in America, when she shows up, she, like, doesn't really try her hardest because it's not her fight or whatever the fuck. So she just throws the fight against Ku, even though she is caught off surprise genuinely or whatever. But she's, like, kind of just walking sex appeal. At least that's how FGO treats her. Her character hasn't really been expanded or explored behind really fucking anything besides Assassin. And Skadi is going in sick purely because I feel like she is what Skahak should have been. She has really none of the bad parts about Skahak and just is filled with the good parts. And I'm sorry, Skahak. I wish I could put you higher, but I can't. Scheherazade is peak. Now, I know what you're thinking, that I'm a fucking idiot, but listen to me, listen. I really think that she's pretty unique in the series in that she doesn't want to fight. She doesn't want to be a heroic spirit. She wants to run the fuck away. She doesn't want to deal with it, and that's her whole point. That's her whole plot in Agartha. And I know that a lot of people don't like that, but I think it's really unique, and I really like the way they handle her just not wanting to be involved and how her fight for survival is seen as a heroic deed when literally all she wanted to do was survive, and that got her into the throne. And she wasn't about it. We've obviously changed her mind now, but I just think she's really cool. I like her. Semiramis is pretty good. She has a nice design, but I feel like she could have been used better besides just the floating base in Apocrypha and her petty rivalry against Mordred. That's just me, though. Who am I? Kiara is them girls. I think Kiara is really interesting. She's handled really well in Seraph, and she's handled really well in Fate Extra CCC. Up until Kama, she might have been in Peak, but Kama is just, like, kind of way better in every way for me. So Kama Chameleon. Shooting, damn girls. On both versions. I love the caster version's design. I really think it's fucking sick. And I love regular assassins. Her horns are kind of weird in the Final Ascension, but I mean, like, oh well. She's pretty good in Shimosa too, but I just really like her. It's kind of hard to repeat reasons for why I fucking like all of them, because, like, I kind of just like them. You know what I mean? But hey, what can you do? Reigns is decent. I have no opinion on her whatsoever. And Sitonai is pretty good solely because of her fucking polar bear named Shiro. That's exclusively why she's in pretty good. She would be indecent otherwise. Don't be fooled. Steno, just like Uriel, she's decent. I don't have a strong opinion. Oh, we do have the other colors. Where the fuck did I put? I don't. They're all going in sick. They're all sick. Sorry to break up my montage there. Who the fuck? Steno. She's just like Uriel for me. Like, she doesn't. Medusa way overshadows both of them. Suzuka sucks, man. I fucking hate Suzuka. I hate the way she talks most of all. Her manner of speech really irritates me, and her design just feels like a worse Tamamo. And I love Tamamo, and I do not like her. I can't stress enough how much her manner of speak is really, like, affecting her placement. Tama Cat, sick as fuck. Tama Lancer, Dem Girls, and Tama Caster is also in Dem Girls. I think Tamamo is one of the better Japanese servants we have. I really one day would like to see a fully fledged Amaterasu, but that's probably never going to happen because Tamamo says that she's just so fucking powerful. The universe will just not be able to handle it. So, Tamamo really good. I love how every form of her gets really well, like, fleshed out and explored. Tomoe is sick. Gamer fire archer girl, but also Jesus in combat. What's not to like, frankly? What's not to like? Ushiwaka Maru rider form is in 6 solely because of Babylonia. Otherwise, she'd be indecent, but she fucking claps in Babylonia. Summer Ushiwaka Maru is not the one from Babylonia. She doesn't fight Gorgon. She's not as cool. She's in pretty good. Wu. Wu who? Indecent. Not the best. Not the worst. Agartha has this problem where I don't like a lot of the servants that come from it or around it. Like Astolfo was already a thing, and I guess Chevalier was too, but Chevalier doesn't help it. But like Scheherazad's fucking sick, so I don't know how they dropped the ball this hard in the Wu. Oh well. Sanzong. You already know. Wukong? Yes, please. Also, her design is sick. She's one of my favorite casters in the series. And I love her role in Camelot. Can't wait for the movie. Can't wait for the movie. Who is fucking... I can't think of her fucking servant name. I'm not going to spoil anything in case you're not there yet. But she is sick. She's really unique. I love her design. I can't really talk more about that in case you're not caught up in the story, so... That's where she is. Lakshmi I don't know anything about. Lakshmi's okay. Sorry about that, something just came up. We're gonna finish this real quick. Real quick. What was I just doing? Lakshmi? Lakshmi's decent, she's fine. Don't mind her. Kagetora is pretty good. I like her design, mostly, but her like crazy face and some of the black streaks in her hair do not look well for me. Mother Nobu is sick, but the other Nobus, if they were here, I'd probably put them in Dem Girls. But the mother one is like... She's cool. Her art and animation's pretty, but she's not that great, and I like her less than most other Nobus. Sorry to say. Summer Fran is just the same thing as regular Fran, but she can kind of talk a little bit more, and she's in a mummy outfit. For some reason. Ganesh. India just pops off every time, I swear. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of her. I wish she kept more of her like elephant statue design as she went through her ascensions. But I do like the callback to Janako. So, you get a pass. You get a pass. Bunny Artoria Ruler. Dem Girls. I like her a lot more than most other Artorias, I feel. Strictly because of her design, and I like her like unique aspects with the playing cards and the casino stuff. Overall, I am pretty fine with her. Fine with her. Saber Astolfo is just sick as fuck. Still sick as fuck. Just Astolfo. Just more Astolfo. Just more Astolfo. Canis I fucking hate. Do not like her. She's awful. She's like... The way she treats people in fucking... in Olympus and in Atlantis is awful. I don't like Musashi a whole lot, but she like repeatedly steps over Musashi's boundaries to the point where she's like, okay, please, like, please stop. Like, and she throws a fit when she doesn't get her way and like is actively mean towards other females. I just not a fan of Canis, whatever her name is. Calamity Jane is pretty good. Design school, she's been in the game data forever, and I like that we have more servants with like guns and stuff. Europa, pretty good. I love the giant. I love the fucking MP of the giant mecha robot man who's gonna beat you the fuck up. I think we need more of them, but I don't know how likely it is to happen. Summer Hokusai is pretty much just the same thing as regular Hokusai for me, just with a sword. So, you know, shout out to that. Start kinda sucks, or Space Star. I'm sorry. Her like second ascension's pretty good, I feel, like the one with the vest and stuff. And I don't mind her, but her third ascension is atrocious. The one with the big space dress and shit, fucking hate it. And I don't like that they keep reusing like Rin Face, and I know that they're gonna keep doing it, and they've done it for other kind of characters too, like Saber Face and shit. But Rin Face is just blatantly like it's always Rin with either different color hair or like streaks of red in their hair. Like I'm not a fan. Santa Nightingale, same thing, but Chainsaw Gun is always cool. Sei Shogunate is just a Nintendo Switch, but I do like her design a whole lot. I like that we have more like author type characters and stuff, and she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Charlotte Corday, I don't really know anything about. So she goes in decent. Rider Da Vinci is just more Da Vinci. What is not to love about Da Vinci, frankly? What's not to love? Okita J Soji. It's just more Okita, but actually, her MP, where she fucking gives the peace sign as she dies, that puts her above regular Okita for me. They hated me because I spoke the truth. Summer Carmilla. I love the dogs. I love her outfit. I wish she had been in the one that I mentioned earlier, but I like her. Just more Carmilla. What's not to like? Yang Guifei. Probably in Dem Girls. Her design's sick. But like every other foreigner, I think her third ascension kind of shits the bed a little bit. But first and second and final. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gareth is Gareth. I mean, she's sick. Gawain's sister. She's cute as a button. You kind of feel bad. No, not that you have like a face behind the name for who Lancelot brutally murdered. But I feel like Gareth gets overshadowed by the rest of her Knight of the Round Table compatriots. Summer Musashi is better than regular Musashi simply because of the America Gunblade swimsuit thing, and the One Piece once again is just better than anything regular Musashi got going for her. So Salome is decent. I like her design, but I don't really have any opinion besides that. And Eris, I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, is the cause for the maid altar situation. So that alone puts her pretty good. There are some servants that aren't on the list that I just couldn't. I couldn't find a list that had them. That had all this amount of units anyway. Like Ruler Quetzalcoatl would also be in peak. The T-Rex would be in sick as fuck. There's a few more missing, but I think that's mostly it. Oh, Summer Osaka is also an I think these tier lists are pretty good. I think these lists are good. If you like what you see, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. If you disagree with me heavily on something, feel free to comment, because I know my peak tier and my yikes tier and my tier are probably going to be the ones that get a whole lot of people like, huh? But that's going to wrap it up for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next couple days we should have the Sky anniversary and GSSR summons, so look forward to that. And I might try and work on what to expect for July, like the whole month, but I feel like July is a pretty simple month where it's just anniversary and summer, so I might not do it. We'll see. But anyway, bye bye.